How you guys doing today? It is your number 9,642nd source for Call of Duty news and information. Thunder Cheerio here, back with another video for you guys. And today I figured we'd talk a little bit about the last good Call of Duty. What was the last good installment in terms of what the community thinks, not just my personal opinion. You're seeing some Black Ops 1 gameplay right now. I'm using the M14. I get my dog's kill streak. I gotta pick up a few weapons because I do end up running out of ammo. Some actually pretty good gameplay, but let's get right into the video. Now, Infinite Warfare is getting a lot of hate, and no one can deny that. Not even Activision. They're seeing how much hate it's getting from the community, the dislikes on the trailer, and how many likes Battlefield is getting. So, they're seeing the hate that Infinite Warfare is getting. You would think that the COD 4 remastered is gonna make a lot of people happy, which it is, but it's kind of locked behind that paywall, where you gotta pay $80 US in order to get the game itself. So, let's take a look at some of the more recent Call of Duty installments and see which ones were actually perceived well in the community. You have Black Ops 3, which is what's out right now. That's getting a lot of hate because you got the black market, supply drops, and the drops are completely terrible. People don't like these movement systems anymore, and this is only the second year that we're having them. Infinite Warfare is going to be year 3. We're going to have these movement systems, but people don't really like that whole futuristic setting. I'm not a huge fan of the thrusters or the wall running. The game itself of Black Ops 3 really isn't that much fun to me anymore. I'll still play it. I do play it a lot. But, you know, I'm not in a party with people and I'm not playing with people I know and I'm just playing alone, it does get very boring very quick. Advanced Warfare came right before Black Ops 3, and that was probably one of the more hated Call of Duties recently. At first, when I played Advanced Warfare, I was really happy. I thought it was really fun, but a couple months passed and it lost its luster. I really started to hate Advanced Warfare, hated the movement systems, hated the weapon balancing, supply drops, and the variants in the game. Advanced Warfare was very poorly perceived, and you can't even say it was well received around the community. There's a lot of people that do like those movement systems, but a lot of the large majority of the community does not like these movement systems. You have Ghost that came before Advanced Warfare, and, well, that got a shit ton of hate. It's the most conventional COD, recently speaking. It's actually a boots to the ground game, but Infinity War did change a lot with the perk system, the attachment system, and everything else in that game that a lot of people didn't like it. Me, personally, I really enjoyed Ghost. I think it had phenomenal DLC, probably some of the best DLC in the Call of Duty franchise to date. Really good maps, but the community itself received the game very poorly and not really many people enjoyed it a ton. There's still not a ton of people playing it now. You got more people playing Black Ops 1 than you do Ghost on the Xbox One. And the one before that is Black Ops 2, which is probably the most recent Call of Duty to actually get praised and actually be well received among the community. At first, when the launch trailer aired, it was not well received. Futuristic setting, people were not going down with it. We want the modern setting to the past setting. We like World War II and Vietnam. We want settings like those. And when we saw 2025, people were not happy. It got a lot of dislikes on the trailer, but once the game actually came out, people started to love the game. Really well received because it was futuristic, but it didn't feel amazingly futuristic. There wasn't too much about it that was like, oh crap, well that's terrible, I don't like this. The most you had is different kill streaks, your little PDA pad that you put the kill streaks on, but everything else felt actually pretty good. It felt like a good Call of Duty. And that's what I would say was probably the most recent good Call of Duty is Black Ops 2. So that's 3 years, making it 4 years of bad Call of Duties, or at least not well-received Call of Duties. I actually liked Ghost. I'm probably not going to like Infinite Warfare as much. I'm going to be playing COD 4 more. So that is 3 years for me that I'm not going to enjoy Call of Duty as much, but 4 years that the community itself isn't really enjoying Call of Duty, and I don't think that's a good sign for Activision. There's a lot of hate coming around, and we got to see what Sledgehammer Games or Treyarch does for their next installment, but that's another 2 years away. Call of Duty 2017 may have been hinted to be a World War II type game because Michael Connery, the community head, and one of the co-owners of Sledgehammer Games actually is really intrigued in the World War II setting, but we got to see what that happens. So we're getting up 4 years of not really well-received Call of Duties, and I think that kind of needs to put it in perspective for Activision and all the companies that create games, is that, well, we need something different. We don't like the futuristic setting. Black Ops 2 was futuristic, but it didn't have these movement systems, and that's what people are really starting to hate, is the futuristic setting with the movement systems. And I figured I'd just get my opinion out there and just show you guys how long it's been since we actually got a really well-received Call of Duty in the community. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching the content. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to see content first as it comes out on the channel, and I will see you guys later. Cheerio, mates!